Hello, it's Collector Sleuth here, and today I have some Disney Showcase Couture de-Force figurines. I have some from my private collection that are the Nightmare Before Christmas pieces, and I also have some from my sister's collection that are Disney villains. I'll first start with the Nightmare Before Christmas pieces, and we're going to do here Sally and Jack. This is kind of a busy background, so I'm going to move these real quick. Alright, so here is Jack Skellington, and what this is from these are not Jim Shore, these are Couture de-Force, and they pretty much, it's from the same company, Inesco. They pretty much like dress these Disney characters up in these fine outfits, high quality looking clothing. This one says Jack Skellington. I'm trying to see the year here. I think these were the first two of the Nightmare Before Christmas that are Couture de-Force, but I don't remember what year they came out. It wasn't too long ago. I want to say, well, it's been a little while, but anyway, here is Jack, and he's got kind of that dapper look here with the top hat, which we've seen him with an outfit on like that on a pop vinyl figure. So not a new concept here, but he's got these little white on his shoes and some lacy sleeves there. And he's got a purple vest on. And striped pants there, one stripe down the side. And you can see all the detail on the outfit on the back here. So here's Jack, and then Sally, who in my opinion, I think looks better than Jack. She's holding some black flowers in her hands, and I really like her dress. They kind of, gave it the same patchwork look, just made it a little fancier than what she wears in the movie. But it's very much still very similar to the dress she wears, as far as the design of the patchwork goes. And then she's got these cute little shoes on, not her boots like she has in the movie, some little dress shoes there, and some webbing on the back of her dress, or on the inside of her dress there. It's also followed on down here, and she's kind of got this really pretty hair flowing this direction, and she's got this feathery headband with a rose on it. And I think the sculpting work on her is pretty good. It's better than Jack's. The camera will focus. There it goes. So yeah, her face looks pretty good. And then Jack, he looks okay. I've seen better Jacks. He looks okay. The Sally looks really good to me. I really like the Sally one. And the next ones I have are the Christmas ones. And here is the Santa Jack here. And he's got this he's got first his burlap bag with colored bag with the scary teddy in there, and he's got this cute little Christmassy patch on there. And he's got this holly garland in his hat here, which is really cute. And some texture on his hat here. Now his hat is a different texture and design and color than his suit. I don't know if they did that to contrast it, but it's a brighter red on his hat. And he's got the swirl thing going on his suit here. But he's got this robe-like Santa suit on versus the Santa, the red pants that he wears in the movie. And he's got these gray slacks on that actually have texture to them as well. Some black boots on. So it's just really cute that they, change it up a little bit, kind of do their own interpretation or whatever. Just change it up a little different from the movie. But they like I said, the couture just makes her outfits fancier. They kind of have a Jim Shore look to them, but Jim Shore has the quilt-like patterns on them, whereas these Couture de-Force ones are more fancier than that. So so this one's really cute. And these retail for one about this size is about $60 to $70. So they're not cheap. An Esco products, even a Jim Shore piece this size, will cost you about that. An Esco products are pretty expensive. They are collectible. So they appeal to collectors, and so they do command a little bit more money than like a cheap quality Walgreens statue would be. So there's Santa Jack. And then I've got the Holiday Sally to go with him. And she's holding a like mistletoe, I believe, in her hand right here. And she's got some holly in her hat. And she's got a cute little red hat on too. And kind of the same color thing here going too. A brighter red on the hat, darker on the... Oh, I didn't notice this. The pattern is Jack faces. Oh my goodness. I had this figurine for at least like, at least a year, maybe even 2 years, and I never noticed that. Huh. That is so cool. It's like, yeah, he's got different expressions on his face even. Man, that's highly detailed. Okay, I'm actually liking this figure even more than I did before, and I thought she looked pretty good. This is really cool. See, Jack's just got swirls on his, and for a distance, that's what I thought hers was. But yeah, he's just got some, and they're about the same color outfit. And they got the white trim along the edges, so I just assumed it was pretty much the same thing. So that's really, really cool. So she's actually got Jack heads on hers. And she's got a cute little green bow there. And one of these warmer things. I don't know what you call these, but some people wear on their hands. And here she does have the boots with the striped socks on. So, really cute. And this dress is more Christmas themed with, the holly on there and the red and green. So very cute. And once again, her face looks great. I'm loving the Sallys in these collections. These are really nice Sallys so far. Both of them look good. And this Jack, I think his face is better than that one back there. And he does have his mouth open, some teeth showing. So I do like this Jack better than that Jack. And then I have one more Nightmare Before Christmas piece. This one, this is the most recent one. It came out, I want to say 2019, but it might have been 2018. I don't remember. But in 2020, this year, later around summertime, they will be coming out with more Nightmare Before Christmas Disney Showcase. And of course, I will be buying those. And I think who's coming out is Oogie Boogie, Jack and Sally, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So, quite a few of them this year. Usually there's just one or two, but this year there's, let's see, Oogie, Lock, Shock, and Barrel are together. Jack, Sally, there's 4 of them at least. So anyway, here's Jack and Sally here. And I kind of like this mermaid style gown she's got here. Where it's body hugging and it flares out at the bottom. It's really cute. And, but I don't think her face on this one looks as good as it did on those two. I don't hate it. It's just not quite as good. I don't know if it's just the eyes aren't quite right or what. The Jack, my sister made the comment that she thought his head kind of reminded her of Stewie from Family Guy, the baby from Family Guy. And you can see it looks like, like a little long, his oval shaped head with a little bit of what would be Stewie's ears. And I'm kind of seeing that. And so I'm like, that's all like, he kind of looks like Stewie from Family Guy. So I'm not digging or not caring for Jack's face on this one. I kind of wish they would have just left this piece off. I think that would have looked a little better. But even with this gone, the sculpting work on Jack's face is just not that great. Anyway, he's got a tie on versus a bow tie. And it's got a little bitty bat at the top. So they kept the bat, but did a tie versus the bow tie, which is kind of cute. And I do like Sally's dress, though. I really do like her dress. Let's see if we can get this to focus a little better. It's got a lot of toning in it. It's not just one solid color. You can see some other shades in there. And then Jack's, his coat is textured, but there's no design in it. It's just pretty much just a textured coat. But I really like Sally's dress. I kind of wish her face would have looked a little bit better. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just, this one's better. These two are better. I think it's the eyes aren't quite right. I think they're angling them up too much. Maybe. Something about them just doesn't look right to me. Or they're too narrow, not round enough. I'm not sure. But I just thought the sculpting work on Sally was better on those two. I love her dress though. Alrighty. So that's all the Nightmare for Christmas ones I have until the new ones come out, which won't be till the summertime, which of course I will do a video on those when I get them. So I'm going to switch to the Disney villains. And I guess I'll start with Lady Tremaine, or the evil stepmother from Cinderella. Whoa, don't knock my jack over. Okay, I'm going to try not to distract here. So here's Lady Tremaine, and she pretty much wears an outfit very similar, a dress very similar to this in the movie. They probably added a little more detail to it, being this couture piece. And she's got these leaves pattern in her dress here, and more up here that are finer, you know, smaller and more detailed up there. And she's got a little bit of work on her sleeves here, and a really nice flowing long back piece. And you can see all the ruffles. I mean, the detail on these are really, really good. Figurine-wise, I think these are some of the best ones you can get. And this, her face looks good. I mean, this actually looks like Lady Tremaine. So I think they did a really nice job on this sculpt with this piece. So I think this is really, really nice. I got this one. I bought this for my sister because she collects the villains. I got it half off. So instead of $70, I think I paid about $35 for it, which for this figurine this nice, it's worth that. Wasn't willing to pay the $70 for a gift, but because I bought her two actually, I was able to get more for the same amount of money. So I got her this one and a different one. I think the other one, yeah, here's the other one I got her. This one is for Christmas. I got them. Purchased them for is Ursula here. Also Couture de Force. These are all Couture de Force. And they have tons of figurines in these lines, and there's different kinds. There's villains that are Masquerade, where they got a little mask that they're holding. I think I have one of those in here that I bought for her one year. So I'll show you that. But they have several of them, not just villains. They got Disney princesses and some other characters as well. So, and they have them dressed in different things every year. They'll change something. But here's Ursula, and she's got the, you know, her tentacles like she does in the movie. And then they kind of put this nice fancy dress on her here, being couture. She's got a nice ring on. Lots of detail and shading, and you know, different colors like gray and purple here versus just one solid color, which makes it look nicer and more high-end and more detailed. She's got some nice blue makeup on here. I mean, and this, I think the sculpt on this one is really good. To me, this looks like a good depiction of Ursula. So, very, very nice. Next I have is the Evil Queen. And these were some, I think, of, this one I think is one of the original Couture Evil Queens. There's been several, different poses, different outfits. There's one of her, I think, also in, oh wow, that's cool. It's a piece of ribbon, or a piece of material there, but it's clothy. There's also a Masquerade one of her as well. I think she's holding a hag mask. So that one was really cool. I just can't buy my sister everything. So if she wants that one, she'll have to go get it. But yeah, I mean, this one's really cool. It's got like a lot of she got some spider webbing on her dress, and on the bottom is spider webs, and on the top is like some kind of flower and vines and things. So it's really cool. A lot of, like I said, a lot of detail in these. And she's got some detail on the inside of her coat here, or their cloak. She's got her chalice, and there's some jewels in her crown. So very, very cute. Very nice. I think this is actually another good sculpt of the Evil Queen's face. I think she looks really good. If only they could get Jack right. Why can't they get Jack right? I mean, all these look so good except Jack. He just, for some reason, he just, and then the one coming out this year, I looked at it online, it's not out yet, of Jack. He still doesn't look good, so I don't know. Somebody needs to help him make Jack. So the next one it's still in the box. So I'm gonna, oh, it is the hook one. Okay, this is the hook one. That is a Masquerade piece. And we box these back up because she's, my sister's moving, so we're boxing her things up. So I thought I'd do this video before we don't see them ever again. Sorry, Jack, you have to step back. So here he has his sword piece right here. And I think this moves. No, not really. So leave that alone. But anyway, here's Captain Hook. I think his coat could have been a little bit of a deeper, darker red, but this isn't bad. It's very light. In the camera, it looks darker than what it actually is in person. It's very, looks faded, kind of. He's got some purple pants on here and his traditional boots. So he's got a pretty traditional looking Captain Hook outfit on. They just probably added the detail into the coat. And here he's holding the TikTok croc mask. And you can kind of see his face in there. Oh, it does move. Okay, I thought it did. It moves up here, not down here. And his little mustache there. And so he actually looks really good too. To me, this is eyes might be a little close together, but no, he still looks pretty good. And you can cover his face, this mask, or not cover his face. So that's pretty cool. He's got a little feather in his cap here, as you can see there. His curly, long, curly, wavy hair. So yeah, very, very nice figure. Let's see. Let's get this box. And they all come, the Disney Couture de Force Disney Showcase come in this style box. The blue with the light blue stripes. The Jim Shore come in a pink with stripes. So it is a little different than a, oh, here I have a Jim Shore box. Let me show you. Let me grab that real quick. And this is what a Jim Shore box looks like. And I will be doing a video on Jim Shore hopefully sometime in the future. I have lots of Nightmare of Christmas Jim Shore pieces. I have all of them to date. They have more coming out this year. So hopefully maybe I can get around to them. Because right now they're in a case when the new ones come out. But it'll probably be 2 or 3 videos because of how many pieces I have. So this is what, and it also says Disney Showcase Collections from UNESCO. But this is the Jim Shore. And it has this logo on it, the Disney Traditions logo on it. The old Jim Shore boxes didn't look like this. They were half red, half blue. So these are the newer ones, but they've been around for a while. I think before this one, it was the same kind of pink box, but lighter colored stripes. So they've changed it, I think, a couple times. So, but that's the newest looking box. So now I'm going to open this next piece here, and you can see the character on the box here. It's going to be Maleficent. They also have a Maleficent in the Masquerade, and she's really cool too. She's got a dragon mask. So that's, I would, that would be a really nice piece to have if you're a villains collector. These are really, really, really nice. And I think there's another Maleficent with this similar type of outfit on, just a different pose. And then they have a couple other Maleficents with completely different outfits on as well in this Couture line. So if you're a villains collector, there's lots there. But anyway, she's really, really pretty. I really like this one. I think her face looks great. I think it looks really good for a Maleficent here. She's got her horns on with some light gray painted in here. Like, nothing's a solid color, which I like because it gives it more dimension and detail. She got a little detail in her back piece here. And a rose there on her shoulder. And a lot of detail on her dress. But now the dress is the same style as what she wears in the movie. They just added all the floral print and whatever kind of print she's got on here. A nice flowing back here. She's got her staff in her hand. And I think these are thorns. I think they should be. I mean, there's that in the movie, but she's got a little bit of floral work on her purple part of her dress as well. So very cool. I like this pose on this particular pose. I really like that one. I'm going to open the next one. And the last one I have, and there's many more of these villains. This is just all we have, or all my sister has, and I don't own any for myself. So here is Cruella de Vil. And so she looks pretty good too. I mean, they got her bony cheeks, maybe a little bit red in the face, got quite a bit of makeup on, got a little bit of red hue in her, on all her skin tone. And then she's got her red gloves and her cigarette thing there, and her, of course, her fur coat. And there's really not a lot of detail to the coat, except it does look like fur. And it's red on the inside, but they did add some detail to her dress. And here's her purse. Her red shoes. Actually, I think they... Oh yeah, she's got stockings on. Look at that. They show the detail on that as well. And on the back, I mean, that really pretty much just looks like her coat from the movie. They didn't really add too much to it. And she's got her white and black hair. And this little feather in her hair and a rose. So they styled her up a little bit. And I think that's the last one. Anyway, guys, I'll have to let me know which figurine was your favorite. I'm going to line them up here and I'll do a quick sweep over. And you can make a decision if you choose to, and here we go. So here's the Maleficent here in the front. Put that. Lady Tremaine. Jack and Sally. That's also called a deluxe figurine since there's two characters together, so those are more expensive. Sally in her Christmas garb. Jack in his Christmas garb. Dapper Jack back there. Cruella de Vil. The Evil Queen. Ursula. Captain Hook. And the other Sally. As far as a favorite for me, man, they're all really nice. I know what is not my favorite. This one back here is probably the least favorite here. The Lady Tremaine's pretty good. I love the Maleficent, she's great too. But that Sally with those Jack faces on her coat, that's just so neat. She's got a good sculpt to her face. So I guess if I had to pick a favorite, that Evil Queen's pretty cool too. I'm gonna go with the Holiday Sally over here with the Jack faces on the coat. And you guys have to let me know which one you liked. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And please subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.